Hi everyone, my name is Christina Chismar. I am the Recreation Administrative Clerk for the Arlington Borough, and I am here to help assist you through a little chair yoga exercise class because I am also a certified yoga instructor. Just a couple housekeeping tips. Please consult with a physician before starting any kind of exercise program. Also, make sure to have some water nearby to stay hydrated, as well as wearing very comfortable clothing, as it helps with moving around, it's not staying restricted. So starting in your chair, which by the way, you can use any type of chair. I'm happy to use just a regular back chair, you can use a folding chair, dining room chair, whatever feels comfortable to you. And started seated comfortably. I like to have an active spine, so not leaning against your chair, constricting your diaphragm. You want to keep your back as straight as possible, shoulders rolled back if you like, palms on your thighs. Palms up for receiving energy, palms down for grounding, depending on how you're feeling today. Closing your eyes and just start taking your breaths. Just slowly taking them in, extending your stomach out on the inhale. Exhale, pressing your stomach back, making sure that you're using your whole diaphragm. We tend to breathe from the top of our chest. In yoga, you want to start from the bottom. So on your inhales, really accentuating that belly out. And exhaling, just pressing it back, trying to get your belly button to your spine. Taking time to do it. Obviously, as you relax into your breath, it becomes easier. So don't force it. Just let your body relax. And if you like, sticking your tongue to the roof of your mouth, coming into your ujjayi, your ocean breath, your Darth Vader breath, making it more audible. So it's something for you to focus on as you go through these movements. We won't be doing anything too crazy today, just a little warm up for sitting. So just taking 2 more beautiful inhales and exhales. Keeping your eyes closed if you like, and testing your balance, so you can leave your hands on your thighs if you like, or putting them on the sides of your chair as we start making some hip circles, as big or as little as possible, just depending on how you are. We want to keep our sits bones down on the chair. So as you're making your circles, making them however feels comfortable. You don't want to be rolling all the way off of your chair. It's not good. So just making your circles as big or as little as you like. One more in this direction. When you get back to your starting point, pause, and reversing those circles once again. Nothing too crazy, just warming up your hips. Just getting some movement, some lubrication. Last one in this direction. And back to center. Once again, our spine stays active. If you like, moving a little bit more to the front of your chair. Hands on your thighs once again as we come into our cat-cow. So cat-cows, just taking a big inhale, rolling your shoulders back, accentuating your chest forward, rolling your spine forward. Exhale, rolling everything back. Think dowager's hump as you roll your spine all the way back, trying to get your belly button to your spine. Inhaling back up for your cow. Exhaling to your cat. Last one. Inhaling to cow. Exhaling to cat. And back up into a neutral spine. Taking your arms up to the side, cactusing your arms for now. Just inhaling them all the way up, taking a little half body stretch here. Exhaling, bring them all the way down. Inhaling back up, just warming up our spines as well as our shoulders. Exhaling back down. One more time. Inhaling up. Exhaling back down. Getting into a shoulder circles here. So whichever way you'd like to start, we'll be going both ways. It doesn't really matter. Just rolling your shoulders, trying to get them as close to your ears as possible. Rolling them into your back and forward. Inhaling back. Exhaling on forward. last one in this direction. And then pausing back to center, and then exhale, bringing it forward. One side's always going to be easier than the other side. This is hard for me. So inhaling forward. And the slower the movements, the better. The more control we have. The faster the movements, it's a little more less control over everything. So if you can handle it, going slow, that's where you build your strength. Just going slow. Paying attention to the movement, using your breath. And last one in this direction. And back to neutral. Moving into next stretches. So dropping your chin to your chest. As you inhale, we'll start going to my right, your right. So I'm sorry, I'm not mirroring you. So inhaling, rolling your shoulder or rolling your neck to your right. Making sure you're not bringing your shoulder up to meet your neck. You're bringing your neck, your ear to your shoulder. If it doesn't get there, don't worry about it. And then being careful not to hyperextend your neck, just rolling it back on over to our left ear. And then back to center. We'll do that stretch one more time, then we'll change it up again. So inhaling to your left, keeping that shoulder down. Not hyperextending our neck as we roll to the right. And then back on down. Pull my hair back a little bit for you guys. Once again, doing neck circles, just using the front of our neck. So once again, starting from the middle, inhaling to the right. Exhale, bringing it back down. Inhaling to the left. And bringing it down. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. Last round as we go back to center. Inhaling to our right. Back on down. Down to the left. And all the way up. Inhaling, arms all the way up overhead, interlacing your fingers if you like. Flipping your palms, stretching all the way up to the sky. Rolling those shoulders into your back as best you can. We're protecting our spine every time we're rolling our shoulders into our back. You can bring your hands forward to start, just letting them go all the way down to wherever feels comfortable. If this hurts, don't do it. It's just yoga. You're just moving your muscles in different ways. Lifting all the way back up. Switching palms. So taking whatever way feels natural. So whatever thumb is on top, flip it. Arms go all the way back up again. Flipping those palms. And letting them float on forward. Keeping them nice and strong. You're rolling your shoulders forward as you're doing this motion. So you're getting all parts of your shoulder blades active. Easily up. You can always do these moves as many times as you like. Just whatever feels good. Arms all the way back up. One more shoulder once. So taking your right elbow, bending your elbow, grabbing it with your left hand, stretching it back. Trying to get your hands to the middle of your upper back. If you can't do it, don't worry about it. Just the act of getting your left hand to your right elbow, that's great. If you do have the extension, you can always lean your head back against your right arm. Just letting your shoulder blades work. I always think of this as the pose. It's just like if you have your arms up too much, this always feels so good. We're working a muscle that we don't normally work. I don't know about you, but I have bad shoulders. So any type of motion in my shoulders feels amazing. Just holding it here. Arms come all the way back up and switching. So left hand bends, trying to get into the middle of that back again. Right hand on left elbow. Leaning your head back if it's accessible. Back stays straight during all of these. Don't be leaning in yet. Or leaning out. Arms are all the way back up, letting them go to the side, maybe shaking it out to whatever feels good to you. Loosey-gooseys. Next up, fingers. So starting with your right hand, bringing it up forward in front of you, flipping your palm so your fingers are facing down, taking your left hand, starting with your pinky finger, inhaling it, pressing it back. Don't force it. We're just getting a little stretch in our fingers. Switching fingers. Each breath gets a finger. Just enjoying this stretch. You should feel very, very good. You want to be keeping your arm as straight as possible while doing this. While you're doing this, as long as your arm is straight, you're also getting a workout in your shoulder as well. When you get to your thumb, taking your hand, bringing your pinky closest to your palm, pressing it back, grabbing it with the whole hand, stretching out those fingers. And release, shake it out, switching to the left. Same thing, palm facing you, facing me, facing down, starting with the pinky, stretching it back. Nice straight arms. Switching to the right. Excuse me, the ring finger. And middle finger. And index finger. And the rest, of course, is our thumb as we reach underneath, grabbing our thumb, pinky fingers closest to the palm, stretching out all those fingers. These are not just good for people like my mom. This is also good for people like me, my age, because sitting in front of a computer, working on our fingers all the time, we need to stretch. Almost done with our wrists. So going back to our right hand, palm facing out and facing down, grabbing all four fingers. If you want to, you can always grab the thumb. I like to just grab the four. You're stretching the top of your wrist, the inside of your wrist. Once again, you can hold these as long as you like. Flipping your palm, pressing the whole hand in again. And switching back to the left, all four fingers. Flipping it back over, stretching out the top. And shaking it out, rotating your wrists, whatever feels organic to you. Any last minute movements. This is just a short little warm up. We will have more active ones as we go, but just one final stretch. Bring your legs out in front of you. Maybe coming to the edge of your chair a little bit more here. Inhaling, arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, wherever feels good. If you can touch your toes, awesome. If you can't, just the act of folding forward is so nice and so good for you. And keeping your spine nice and straight. You can let it roll a little bit here. Just finding your happy place. And lifting all the way back on up the center. This time, relaxing in your chair, falling back if you'd like for a moment. Just giving your body a time to rest. Most important part of any exercise is at the end, giving your body time to adjust. I always think of it when we were kids and we were always told to get a good night's sleep before an exam. Same thing, your body needs to remember the muscle memory by doing these same activities over, but also giving your body time to adjust to it. So just taking a moment here, eyes closed, palms on your thighs if you like, or next to the chair. Just coming back into your normal breath, letting go of your deep breathing, your Ujjayi breathing, whatever you're doing. Just relax. You can always go back to this video again, stay in your Savasana as long as you like, otherwise fluttering your eyes open. Coming back up into your beginning seated posture. Hands to heart center. Thank you guys so much for watching our video. I look forward to doing more with you. Namaste.